Let's cartoon it up. G'day everyone, welcome to Cartoon It Up with me, Jazza, and today we're going to be finding out who we're going to be drawing with the help of our big red button here. Today, we're drawing a romantic pirate. Nothing quite like a challenge to start the day. Let's get drawing. Starting off with a circle, we're going to give him a little bit of a belly. So his torso is going to taper out and I'm going to make it nice and round. I can just use some simple stick figure lines as a bit of a placeholder for where I'm going to end up putting the arms and legs. And because our pirate is a true romantic, I'm going to draw a love heart-shaped box of chocolates in one hand and a rose in the other. My favourite thing about the construction phase is that nothing's set in stone. You can play with the poses and gestures, and now that I'm happy with his pose, I'm going to start to add some thickness to the limbs. Give him some puffy pants here, and let's keep to that pirate theme by giving him one leg as a peg leg, and then the other leg I might keep nice and thin with a shoe and a buckle. We can thicken up the arms, indicate where our collar's going to be and where the sleeves are going to be. I'm going to add a centre line to the middle of the head and an eye line for where his eyes are going to go. I'm going to give our romantic pirate a classic pirate look by drawing in a bandana on the top of his head, tied up at the back. And now I'm happy with the core construction of my pirate character. I'm going to move on to some characteristics. Now, as romantic as the things he's holding might be, nothing's going to carry that romantic pirate look like his expression will. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of a yearning, love-struck expression with eyes tilted up like this. But I'm also going to lower the top eyelids, which is going to make him look really infatuated. Often I like to draw the pupils of the eyes looking out at us, but for this character, I'm going to have him looking off into the distance, dreaming of his true love. Give him a little bit of a crooked nose, pop in the ear. I'm going to give him a beard, but there are loads of ways to draw beards. So for today's feature focus, we're going to look at some of the different things we can do. Let's jump over to the doodle pad. So let's start off with a little bit of facial hair. I'm going to draw the outline of the bottom of a jaw here for our pirate. Draw a smiling mouth. I'm going to try not giving the romantic pirate a full beard. I might try something a bit different. Starting off with a mustache around the mouth and then adding a pointy goatee at the bottom of his chin. Next up, I'm going to try giving our pirate a full beard. If I'm drawing thick facial hair, I often prefer to start with the mustache instead of the mouth. Reason being, when the mustache is long, it often covers the top of the mouth. So once we draw the top of the mustache, we can then have the mouth come out from underneath, like this. I'm going to draw the line for his teeth, and I'm going to draw a little box in the corner of his mouth and shade that in so it looks like we have a missing tooth there. Now I can draw the rest of the beard and make it nice and scruffy, like a real pirate. I like how these beards look, but they're not quite right for our romantic pirate. I think we need a softer look because being a romantic pirate, he's a big softy at heart. So I'm going to start off with the mustache, and the bottom of the mustache is going to be nice and fluffy. And this time I'm going to have his mouth open. Perhaps he could be serenading someone or reading some poetry. This time, instead of drawing my pirate with a missing tooth, I'm going to draw him with a gold tooth. Perhaps a gold tooth is a pirate's version of dressing up for a romantic date. Now I'm ready to add the rest of the beard, and I'm going to follow that same fluffy look. When drawing this fluffy beard, I'm thinking about it like a cloud. These all are great looks in themselves for different cartoons, but I think looking at all of them, you can tell who the big softy is. So I'm going to take that fluffy beard and put it on my original sketch. So now that we've got his romantic expression and soft face right, I think we're ready to move on and focus on the rest of the design with some really piratey qualities. Starting off with the bandana, I'm going to add a little bit of a love heart pattern throughout. That's really going to emphasize the romantic theme of our love-struck cartoon here. I'm going to add details to the shirt, like the collar, the crease, and a belt around his belly with a big round belt buckle. And then I'm going to give him some nice big sleeves. I'm going to add a bow to our love heart box of chocolates. And then last but not least, I'm going to draw a rose for a hand. To draw a rose, just draw a bit of an upside down bell shape. Add a bit of a circle to the end of it, and then you can just draw petals shaped around and curving into that bell shape. Then simply add a couple of leaves to the stem. And then as a finishing touch, I'm just going to give him a nice big gold earring to give him that extra pirate look. I love how this is looking. I think it's time for a tidy up. So there we have it, our finished cartoon. I'd usually be a bit scared to meet a pirate, but a romantic pirate should be a big softie, right? Let's hope so.
Ahoy there! Have you seen a woman? Beautiful long hair, eyes that you could fall into with a wit as sharp as a hook, and brains bigger than the biggest ship to have ever sailed upon the seven seas.
I haven't, I'm afraid. I love your flower, though. Very romantic.
Arrrrrr, do you think? Not too much?
Not at all.
Arrrrrr, you're too kind. I'm writing her a beautiful song. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but I'm a pirate, so call me matey.
That's pretty catchy. I'm sorry I can't help you, though. Do you have any idea where she went?
Oh, no idea, matey. I haven't seen her yet, but she must be out there somewhere, eh? A true romantic never stops looking for his true love.
No.
Arr, I didn't know you spoke pirate.
No, I said, like, no, not arr.
Arr.